All right, everyone. Hey, you guys, it's Trey, and I want to talk about Moon Knight. The Moon Knight trailer dropped, and I thought we could talk about it and do a little small reaction to it. I'm not really one of those show my face and see my reaction kind of people or anything, but at least you guys get to kind of see the trailer a little bit and we get to kind of talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on. So of course we all know just we're gonna throw out personal little facts about it or whatever. Moon Knight, aka Mark Spector, is a vigilante and a former mercenary who suffers from identity personality disorder. So he has multiple personality disorders. He really don't know who he is sometimes, and he served under the moon god Khonshu, is the Egyptian god for the moon or whatever. And of course, we know how things kind of happen. One minute he's this character, one minute he's that character. He's all over the place. But think of him as schizophrenic, multiple personality disorder Batman. That's literally what he is. That is what Mark Spector is. And of course, Oscar Isaac is playing him. You already know, guys, how I feel about race change. Not really feeling it. But, hey, let's see what's going on for Moon Knight, okay? Let's see.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
Yeah, see? It that is one of those really cool things too about like he can't figure out what's going on, and some of his personalities are not aware of each other. Yeah, you guys remember that song "Day and Night" by Kid Cudi? Now day and night, the love and come true. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the. That's what he sounded like when he was singing that song. And day and night.
I'm losing it.
Real catch you are. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
And yes, his subconsciousness does have a lot to do with a little bit of thing. Another fun fact is that he is also called a hellbent. It's kind of like some kind of mix between demons and kind of like inhuman sort of kind of person. But I mean, he's like a normal human being, sort of. But his family just tracks back to early demonic demons and stuff like that. It's a whole bunch of complicated things that I doubt Disney will do. But anyway, let's continue. Ooh.
Thank you.
What's the contact lens?
Hope you find it.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did
So apparently they're using one of his personas. I don't know if I'm familiar with this persona. It's called Steven. So I'm not familiar with that one. I've read most of the early Moon Knights. I haven't read any of the recent ones. The one I did read was the one where he was in an all white suit. That's the recent one I remember. So my knowledge on Moon Knight is very low. So I couldn't tell you what's wrong or right. People who read all of Moon Knight might be familiar with him just a tad bit more than me, but I'm not going to claim I'm an expert on Moon Knight. I know just enough that I can, say, okay, sure.
you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. There's chaos in you.
Ooh, Kevin Bacon as the villain. Now they made his costume more mummy-like. I don't know how I feel about that. But another thing is why Disney can we talk about how overly unnecessarily complicated you make the suit sometimes? Like you put all this extra added detail on a suit that doesn't really require it. Like Disney, especially when it comes to their Marvel stuff, they have an obsession with lines. I know. Have anybody noticed that? Have anybody noticed that? So that was pretty cool. It's coming to Disney Plus. My worries for the Moon Knight series is that Moon Knight is a dark character. So my thing is Disney's been on this thing where they've treated the Marvel characters, especially the shows, like Saturday morning cartoon, and that's fine and all. But if you're not gonna go there with this character, if you're not really gonna tap into the psyche, because see the thing about Moon Knight, he deals with a lot of Egyptian mythology, a lot of demonic demon kind of things, and of course multiple personality disorder and schizophrenia. So if you're not going to go deep like Daredevil went deep, I don't know if this might be the right call for the character. That's why I am worried because I do want to see this character, but I don't want to see him, PG-13ify just so you can try to get as many people as you can. Because remember, this is on Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? If parents want their kids to watch it, they can. If not, oh well. It's the same thing with like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Defenders, and The Punisher. They're on Netflix. If parents want their kids to watch it, they'll let their kids watch it. So don't pussify Moon Knight because you want to try to get as many kids. Because trust me, the kids will buy a Moon Knight action figure because guess what? It looks like a superhero. It looks like a cool superhero. It looks like a white Batman. To be honest, that's what Moon Knight pretty much is. So let's see if I can let me see if this thing let me see. Do they got the little thing on there? Where okay. Speed. Let's go back. Let's see what we can do if we go. See, you see how we got like you see the little chest piece and the mummy wrappings right here, and it looks like he's gonna have an Egyptian little thing. It's kind of like if any of you guys seen the new Doctor Fate the new Doctor Fate. Well, it's not new Doctor Fate, but he has a new costume in Justice League Dark, and it kind of feels like they gathered more on the Egyptian side of things, and I think that's what they're going to do with Moon Knight. So I don't know. It just kind of looks like that. Let me see if we can try to go back again. Let me see. See, look at that. Look at that. And you see right there. You see what I'm talking about? The little tassels of wraps or whatever. I mean, the suits look good though. I'm not going to sit up here and say it doesn't. Look at that suit. The suit looks amazing. But I just kind of feel like it's a little bit complicated. But we'll see. You know what I mean? So another thing that I'm worried about is that he's going to be mostly out of the suit, and then that's something that look at that. I don't know who's Kevin Bacon supposed to be playing, so I couldn't tell you. He might be one of those demonic hell-bent demons that comes after Moon Knight. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff going on with each of them. So that'll be something really cool. Let's see. Was there a scene where he had the chaos? You see what I'm saying? You see how I'm saying? You see how it's this wraparound thing going on or whatever. So that's why I'm getting like the vibe of Egyptian mummy kind of thing going on with the character. I mean, it's fine. I'm just saying like it's kind of unnecessarily complicated. I don't know why they made it unnecessarily complicated, but hey, this is what they do. This is what they love to do when it comes to these kind of characters. I mean, when it comes to Marvel characters, they love designing them over complicated. And don't get me wrong, I understand that they want to try to do something new or creative or whatever. But sometimes, less lines, less lines. I don't know what's up with the when you do these superhero costumes and you put so many unnecessarily lines. I'm just like, excuse me. I'm like, for God's sakes, enough with the lines. But I do like how how it's like a power up thing going on right there. Look at that, and then he got the cape too. We don't get a chance to see that many characters with a cape. Oh, you know what? I hope when he jumps and stuff like that, his cape will kind of go into the form of a crescent moon. Ooh, and I hope he gets his I hope he has his moon weapons, like his moon dagger, his moon ring and stuff like that. Ooh, you think he'll have his lunar plane where it's in the shape of a lunar moon? Oh my god, that would be so cool. I know I'm jumping ahead, but this is really cool. This is pretty cool. Now let me see. I think I can probably do it without having to because I know I talked a little bit over this, but let's see if we can start over from the beginning and just watch it now that we kind of, you know what I mean?
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying
I'm losing it.
Real catch you are. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen, I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
But yeah, that was Moon Knight. That was Moon Knight. And let me see if I can see if I can pull up the Moon Knight costume. I want to pull up his costume, not the movie one. Okay. Oh Lord, images. Let me see. See here are some play costumes for the character, but I'm not looking for the movie one. I'm actually looking for the comic book one. Like I want to actually see the comic book one, not the MCU one. See, they don't already thinking I'm talking about the comic book one. See, look at that. Oh yeah, you see how it ain't got any lines or anything on there? Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. And look, see, of course, here his original one is, and then here's the recent one, and then here's that white and black one, and of course, you have this one and this one right here. But I kind of like this. I kind of like the simple white one right here. I think that one's probably the best costume to me. For me personally, that I would love for them to just use that costume and don't do anything else. But I know they might change his costume for the next series if it gets picked up for season two or whenever he picks up. But I one thing I do want them to do is I want them to stay away from the suit one, and I'm gonna show you because we're gonna scroll down. So the original black and look at that one. That one's the original suit. That one was okay, but we're not even gonna talk about that one because it looked like hot trash anyway. And then this was the silver armor one because yeah, he did wear armor one. Hold on, let me close some of the their head. Phone closed, nobody care. And the solo look, I think that one's really cool. That's a cool look. Oh yeah, he was running for a time. Ultimate Comic Books. I don't remember him being in Ultimate Comic Books. The West Coast Avengers suit, the Marvel Team Up suit, and then oh yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance suit. Now this was a cool costume. This was definitely a cool costume. Now if you want to do a little bit of that one, I think that's the one is sort of based off of, but it's a little bit more complicated than that one. Yep, armored again with the black stuff right there, and of course, they would say Mister Knight suit. Of course, you know this is CBR we're talking about. Of course, they would use that one. That's the suit I don't want to see. Really, I mean, I'm quite sure they're probably going to go through all of the suits anyway, but I'm talking about it as like a mainstay because it just seems like something Marvel. Well, in general, these comic book movies they love using the most simplest suit instead of actually using the suit that fans would love. And that's just my opinion. I just do not want to see that suit permeate the entire series. But I do want Oscar Isaac to be in the Moon Knight suit most of the time while watching the show. I just don't have the patience to sit through another Marvel show where the hero is barely in his suit and we're just doing nothing but sitting and talking, talking and sitting and talking. Ain't nobody got time for all that. So yeah, I'm just saying what I want to see is Oscar Isaac being the Moon Knight, and I think it's really cool that we're getting it. And like I said, I want to see Moon Knight be like Daredevil. That's what I want to see, and I think that we'll get that eventually. But you never know. You just never know when it comes to that kind of stuff. But like I said, this suit right here, that's the Moon Knight suit I love. But anyway, that was it. That was my reaction. I I think it looks really cool. I really think that it can go somewhere. But again, since it's Disney, I don't want to get my hopes up because again, this character is on the same par as Daredevil, where you can't cheap out on the drama, the darkness of it all, and the action. God, it has to have action. Now, if you have Oscar Isaac training all that time, and for him not to really be doing much of nothing in the show, oh, we're gonna have problems. We're gonna have problems, Marvel. But other than that, I think it really looks really cool. I think this probably might be one of the most exciting Marvel shows that I've seen because, like I said, all the shows have been a disappointment. I think the closest I've been excited for a Marvel show was Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That was really it, really. But the rest of them have been lackluster, to be honest. And I just was like, oh god. So when they announced that Moon Knight's coming, it's just like, oh geez. So hopefully we'll see something. We'll definitely see something. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. Concept below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.